Hey Aries, welcome to your 2022 yearly prediction or overview, if you want to kind of call it that. We're going to kind of dive in to see different aspects of your life, spiritually, like romantically, love related, but then also we're going to look into kind of money, career as well. So obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. It is general. 2022, as I'm recording this, has not yet happened either, so you can always change your situation. Nothing is set in stone, right? So things are always changing, and you have the potential to change your situation as well if you don't like it. So keep that in mind, especially when things come up, because I do read them however they come up. So if there are, things that you're not overly excited to hear about, whether that's, especially relationship wise, okay. So just kind of keep that in mind, that you can always change your situation. You don't have to stay stuck. And what I'm saying is not for sure. This is kind of just stepping into this, what the energies are like right now. And you can always change the energies, and the energies are always changing as well. So keep that in mind, okay? So we're going to start off with some tea leaf cards here. Just kind of see certain things that could be coming out for you. So we have the Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So that looks nice. We have the Ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay. What else is going on? We have March. So March may be significant. There's months in here, as well as, I think planets or something like that as well. But let's see. Houses, maybe. Anything else for Aries in 2022? What do they need to know for 2022? All right. We have Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. We have the Rat. Someone is working against you behind your back. And we have Older Woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman. Okay, so it feels like we also have Man at the bottom of the deck, dealings or relationships with a man. So some of you could be dealing with family, but also you could be dealing with a relationship as well. It feels as though things are going to work out for you. I feel like March may be a significant month for you in the year, possibly for some of you. But it's almost like any challenges that come up here for you, I think you're going to be able to overcome them. It doesn't really feel like what is coming up for you, negatively is going to tear you down, is essentially kind of what I'm getting. There definitely could be people that you're dealing with, possibly a man or an older woman, possibly maybe a parent with this older woman. But I almost feel like there's something you're maybe trying to achieve. So you might feel as though you're lacking, or something is lacking from your life, that you're trying to almost like accomplish. It feels like it's something that you're trying to accomplish throughout the year. You may have some sort of like an argument as well with someone older than you, someone in your family, maybe in a relationship, something like that. Okay, so, but with this Staff coming out first, if you will be taken care of in difficult times, it makes me feel as though anything that is challenging that happens for you this year, Aries, it feels like because you're putting in the effort and the work, you are going to be able to achieve success. And I don't think that any challenges that come up are going to hold you back. I think you're going to be able to overcome those aspects, right? But I do feel like you feel like something's missing from your life, where maybe that's what you're trying to work hard and achieve. Okay, so this is going to be kind of, I'm going to grab some oracles here. We're going to get into the tarot for some spiritual and just kind of like soul messages, kind of things that where you're at, how you're feeling throughout 2022, what could be coming up for you personally, on a kind of an emotional, mental, spiritual level. So let's see, what is the spiritual or soul messages that Aries needs to hear for 2022? Let's see. We have Caterpillar, opportunity, number 4. And then we have Heart, home, compassion. So some of you might maybe get a home or have the opportunity to get a home. Okay. I also feel like there's a need to have compassion for yourself and other people around you, but I really feel like there's an opportunity to kind of unite yourself with, or that you're going to take upon yourself in some aspect. So this could be a love union. This could be a career union. This could be buying a home in that sense of like a union, right? Even if it's by yourself, it's like you and that, you know, that mortgage or that contract are together, you're binded, right? So there's some sort of opportunity here that's going to allow you to come together with something or someone. Okay. So I feel like you're kind of, this kind of feels like somebody who would be looking towards their future, trying to achieve new things in their life when it comes to like having certain goals of what you're trying to achieve. Again, it's like, it feels like maybe you feel as though something's lacking, and that whatever area that you feel like you're lacking in going into 2022, I feel like that's going to be probably a lot of your focus. But let's see what is going on here. We're just going to kind of, I kind of want to freestyle this soul spiritual message. So let's kind of see what is going on here for Aries. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's nice. So big changes, expansion, abundance. Okay. Good things coming in towards you. But I also feel like there's just like a lot of change in general here. We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So definitely starting new cycles. I feel like, again, a lot of you are looking towards your future. That's what it feels like. Like you're very focused on new things, focused on new opportunities in your life, ending old situations, Ten of Swords, and leaving them kind of behind. That's what this feels like. We have the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you have like learned lessons, you're evolving, you're up-leveling your life. I feel like also too, you're going to have a very like strong belief system, a lot of clarity with the Ace of Swords, where again, you have your eyes set on something that you're looking to achieve with this Three of Wands here. I just feel like throughout 2022, it's like looking at the potential of things. Yeah, we have the Fool. Like a lot of you are looking towards new things, new opportunities, possibly something specific new that you're trying to step into. Okay, this feels like you trying to bring in fresh energy into your life and letting go of the old stagnant stuff that's just no longer serving you, and really kind of cleansing yourself of that energy. Some of you may step into a place or a role of authority here with the Hierophant as well, or you may have some sort of a mentor. So that could be you or another person that is helping to guide you forward, or you're becoming that guide even for other people. Let's see what this, why is this Wheel of Fortune here? We have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So definitely walking away from things. Some of you have really been stuck or have felt stuck, but I think you're finally allowing yourself to move forward in 2022, making big changes, a more awakening. So spiritually, I feel like you guys are going to be evolving, awakening, healing from certain things in your life as well. Four of Swords, we have the King of Wands, which is your energy, with the Emperor again behind that. So a lot of you are like really focused on up-leveling your life and improving your life. And I see a lot of you walking away from things. Yeah. Looking out into the world. Three of Wands is clarified by the World card, where it's like, what are your potentials? What are your opportunities out in the world is kind of what it feels like. Some of you, this is financial. You could have financial goals that you're looking towards, career goals. If you own a business, that could be it too. But it's like some of you are really focusing on building up your career, because we even have the work achievement and success here with the tea leaf cards. So it feels like there's something that you're focused on. Some of you may leave a job in order to enter a new one, or you're really looking at like how you want to be known in the world, okay? Because the 10th house is this, the World card, which is Capricorn and Saturn energy, which talks about like your reputation, right? Why is this Ace of Swords here for Aries? Yeah, Judgment again. So a massive awakening here. I feel like a lot of you are going to realize through 2022 that there's big changes that you're stepping into and you're ready to step into. Leveling up, feeling more like yourself, awakening to possibilities and opportunities, and realizing that you have control over these situations. This overall just feels like you're cleaning out, like cleaning house, getting ready for new, fresh energy. Some of you have already been doing this. So there's this feeling of like completing cycles and moving forward is honestly what I keep getting. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you, like relationship-wise or people, there's definitely, again, fresh new energy, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, but some of you have this Ten of Swords comes from a place of a burden on the heart space. Maybe a family matter, could even be a relationship. Okay, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups can be any sort of relationship that you have really that has been a bit of a burden on you. Could be people around you, friends. Okay, so but I really see you letting go of and not holding on to this energy anymore. It's interesting because we have the Ten of Wands here. We also have the Ten of Swords, but we had the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom here. Ace of Swords twice. So a lot of you are really cutting things loose, having a victory over these situations as well, but you're kind of like starting new cycles and starting all over again. So this feels really good. It feels like a lot of you are overcoming things, you're awakening to these changes, and you're ready for these changes, you're ready for these opportunities that are coming in towards you here. So this feels really good. It just feels like overall you're focused on improving your life and cutting out things that are burdening you, that are holding you back, that are not serving you. And just like letting go and moving forward and having this vision. It almost feels like a vision for your future of what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you want. It's like you've got your eye on the prize, you know? So let's get a final message here for your spiritual message or your soul message. What does Aries need to know for 2022? Yeah, we have field mouse, success. And it says, believe in yourself and dare to dream big. Again, that like visionary energy that I was picking up on. And then we also have panther, protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. Yeah, I feel like this year is going to be a big test of who belongs in your life and who doesn't. Who and what you give your energy and your time to. This feels like a lot of like creating boundaries, okay? And again, clearing your energy and, you know, not giving it to people who, and protecting your energy, not giving it to people who don't deserve it, is what it feels like. So that's kind of like your overall general energy of what I feel like you are going to be embodying throughout 2022, like really being cautious of who you give your time and your energy to, is what it feels like. But really focused on leveling up your life. Like you have this vision and this plan of where you want to go. And it's like, if this person or this thing doesn't suit that, it's not in your energy. It's not something you're bringing with you. So it's a lot of like ending old patterns, ending old cycles so that you can move forward and break free into where you're supposed to truly be going. Yeah. We have Raven, wise woman, a change is coming. So it's going to be a year of changes for you, is what that feels like. Aries. So that's kind of your general soul message. Let's get into love here. Let's get into love. All right. Let's see what's going on in love for you guys. What does Aries need to know about their love life in 2022? Let's see what the general kind of message is that's coming out for you guys, the storyline. Again, this may or may not resonate with you, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Just because whatever comes out in this doesn't mean that that's set in stone and it's going to happen, okay? So don't take it too personally. So we have free yourself. It's time to take back control in your life. And we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting. So some of you definitely, like, again, I was getting that, like a focus on your monetary or your financial or material world in your spiritual message. Okay. So some of you could be, freeing yourself from a partner, or maybe you're just like letting go of the past, okay? Some of you could be really focused on your finances or your career, or it's affecting somehow, like maybe if you don't feel stable or secure in your environment or in your material world, then that's affecting how stable you feel when you get into relationships. At the bottom of the deck, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you a romance. So for some of you, what I'm getting is this definitely could have to do with someone who is single, okay? So if you're in a relationship, this may or may not resonate with you. But again, this does kind of follow that same aspect of like freeing yourself from people that aren't serving you or aren't giving you the type of relationship that you're looking for. Some of you may leave a relationship in order to focus on your career and your money, okay? But stay optimistic about your romantic situations here, okay? So let's see, what do we need to know about the tarot here for Aries and love in 2022? What does Aries need to know about their love life? Ooh, we have the Lovers. It's funny because I was literally just thinking about how 2022 is a 6 year, which is Lovers, number 6. So definitely could be some sort of a partnership or just like, you know, looking at who you want to partner yourself with. We have the King of Pentacles. What else does Aries need to know? We have the Knight of Swords. One more here for Aries. Oh, we got 2, Strength and the Ace of Wands. So it definitely feels like there's somebody here. We have the 4 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, again, it's like financially, either it's you or the person you're dealing with. Someone could be really focused, especially with the King of Pentacles up here as well. Someone could be really focused on their material world, their material sense of things. But I do feel with this Knight of Swords, there's somebody who you're communicating with. Could be Gemini here, okay? We also have Earth signs and we have Leo. So I feel like there's definitely somebody who is in your energy. There could be a brand new person for some of you with this Ace of Wands. It almost feels like, though, with this Ace of Wands and the Strength coming out together, this feels like someone could be holding back, where there's like there's passion, there's chemistry here, but maybe someone's trying to like temper it a little bit, like trying to hold back how they really feel. Okay, again, this could be too like it's restricted, the passion, the chemistry is restricted here because someone's focused on their financial world. Okay, somebody could be really focused on getting stability. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the World. So someone's really focused on their career, whether this be you or the other person here. But I also do feel like you're communicating and you're talking to someone. I just maybe wonder if it's not getting to the level of commitment that you're looking for, whatever that is, right? Wherever you're at. What is the Lovers here for? I just saw the Knight of Cups. So there's love here. Why is the Lovers here in Aries love life for 2022? What is this Lovers here for? We have the Sun. So some of you definitely are dealing with a Leo. And we have the Fools. And for some of you, it's definitely a new person. Okay, so if you're looking for a new person, it definitely could be. Some of you are also looking to get your relationship to the next level if you're in a relationship, okay? But some of you definitely could be dealing with a new person here for sure. What is this King of Pentacles here for Aries? The Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. And we have the Fool. Yeah, this person's really focused on themselves. Again, this person's really focused on their day-to-day. Like Virgo is the 6th house, which is like work, your routine, your schedule. Whoever is focused on their money and their career, whether it's you or the other person, there's a very practical element to this person. And I feel like they could seem distant, or they could feel like, you know, even questioning like whether this person's interested in you because they're so fixated and focused on building their career, it feels like. I really feel like someone's waiting almost for the other person. Oh boy. Why is this Knight of Swords here for Aries when it comes to their... Yeah, 2 of Wands. Someone's like waiting for the other person to come forward and communicate, and like also for things to just move forward in the relationship. But I feel like what's getting in the way of this relationship moving forward is finances. Like somehow, I don't know if it's like this person's a workaholic, or if this person doesn't feel stable enough to enter more of a commitment with you. If it could go either way in that regard. Why is this Ace of Wands and Strength here? Four of Cups, Two of Cups with the Page of Cups. There's definitely love here. Again, it feels like someone's waiting for this opportunity to come up. It almost feels like they're waiting for this person to offer their cup, right? Like someone's like, hey, you know, are you going to reach out? Okay, so this could even be, again, like I said, it could be a new person that you're dealing with, but it's almost like one person is waiting, holding back, waiting for the other person to reach out, or waiting for the other person to, even if you're communicating, it's like you're waiting for the other person to make the move. Can I get one more here for that? Yeah, Eight of Wands. It makes me feel like one person really wants this to move forward and move forward quickly. Like one person's ready for that. The other person's more fixated on their material world and their day-to-day stuff. We have Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Again, someone's needing to focus on their finances, but also it's like this relationship needs to have balance here. Can I get one more with this King of Pentacles and the Hermit? King of Pentacles and the Hermit. We have the Fool. Some of you are just waiting for this person to take the leap of faith, or they're waiting for you to take this leap of faith. Someone's got a lot of work on their plate, though, or a lot of things on their plate when it comes to, again, like work, their material world, their day-to-day. Like someone's really busy, and it's almost like the two of you just aren't on the same page. So even if you're together, it just feels like one person's really fixated on work and the other person's like, I want this to go to the next level. I'm ready for commitment. I'm ready to move in together. I'm ready, you know, whatever it is. I'm ready to be, you know, exclusive, like whatever it is that you're waiting for. It feels like this person is either, could be working on things. It really feels like they're trying to get their stability going. Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in the World. And this could pose a bit of problems because it's like the other person feels like they're not interested. So I don't really see it as a bad thing. However, it's almost like work has gotten in the way, or money and career has gotten in the way. Any final messages for Aries in their 2022 love situation? All right, we've got Ace of Swords again. We have the Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Temperance. Things are going to take some time. I do feel like there's going to be this period of feeling conflicted and feeling sadness, maybe regret. It's like things start out really clear with this Ace of Swords, but then they kind of get a little muddy in the middle. Five of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. It's like things get a little muddy in the middle. Could be a little bit drama with this as well, but it's like with the Temperance here, it makes me feel like, and the Knight of Pentacles, like things might just kind of need to take their time. Also really figure out if you want to invest your time into this. Like, is this what you're really looking for? Because if it's not, you know, there might be a need to kind of just focus on other things. So I think it's like kind of, there could be some challenges when it comes to a relationship. And I think it's just because this other person's focused on their career. That's what it feels like. Okay, so communication is going to be key here with this person. I feel like the less you communicate how you feel about a situation, the more muddy it might kind of get. Because you're not saying how you feel, you're not expressing how you feel, or vice versa. Okay, so take that as it resonates, but that's kind of your general energy. It definitely feels like there's somebody in your energy. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Like, I don't feel like you guys are breaking up or anything like that. It just feels like somebody could be feeling like they got to focus on their career more than, it's almost like they kind of get sidetracked by their career. Okay, but stay optimistic about things. I don't feel like it's your relationships are headed in a bad direction. I think it's just something that needs to be communicated and something that needs to be brought to the surface. Again, there could definitely be a relationship here that you're dealing with. Okay, so that is what I have for you in love. Right, let's move into your money and your career here, Aries. So we're gonna pull some astrology cards, then we're gonna pull some sacred creator oracles. All the cards I'm using are gonna be in the bottom of the video, or in the description, I should say. Let's see what's going on for Aries in 2022 when it comes to their money and their career. What's their overall message when it comes to their money and career for 2022 for Aries? 2022 for Aries. All right, so we have first house, the body, which is your house, your traditional house. We have Capricorn, I use, and then we have Saturn, truth. So again, more of that like 10th house energy. And then we have destiny at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be going through your Saturn return. Okay, so if your Saturn is traditionally in Aquarius, you could be going through your Saturn return. Or finishing it up, I should say. But this feels like a transformation in like self and who you are and how you represent yourself in the world. But it also feels like you're restricted. Saturn can be an energy of feeling restricted, feeling confined. And it feels like with regards to what you feel you need to be doing or you should be doing, what you're destined, your purpose when it comes to your money, your career, things feel restricted. Now, this could be in a financial sense where it's like monetarily, you feel like you're maybe not able to get ahead or money feels tight. Okay, so it could be that, but I feel like you're learning a lot, and I don't feel like Saturn can be harsh truth or harsh lessons, right? But if you can learn from them and you actually use those lessons to your advantage by learning from them and changing how you are, you know, in your life, you can reap the rewards of that. Like Saturn usually gives a reward to say, good, you learned your lesson, right? So with the Capricorn and the first house, it makes me feel like this could definitely be your career and how you position yourself, your money, your reputation, how you are viewed in the world and how you want people to view you. It feels like resource-wise, like your personal resources could also be affected when it comes to money and career in some way. It feels like you're learning a lot and it's setting you up for your destiny. It's setting you up for, you know, your future. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's obviously been a challenging couple of years too, so it kind of makes sense that people are kind of, you know, learning lots and changing their ways, especially when it comes to relationships and finances, honestly, have both been all over the place the last couple of years, right? So, but let's see what else is going on here. What else does Aries need to know about their money and their career in 2022? What else do they need to know? So we have inflow with money in reverse. Again, I feel like that's that restriction. We have your past supports your future in reverse. And we have creator alchemy in reverse. Yeah, this feels like there's something I almost feel like, again, there's something that you're learning that's going to help you be able to create more. So you might feel very restricted in what you're able to create this year or how it's almost like you're not able to meet your expectations of what you want to be able to do. That doesn't mean you're not having success. That just means that your expectation of what you had for this year might be a little bit restricted. But I do feel like with the Saturn here, you're learning a lot from that. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if we just get everything given to us, we typically don't make good decisions moving forward because we didn't learn from them, right? We have find your sacred flow at the bottom of the deck. So again, I just feel like this is really, it's going to bring you out of a good space. Like I feel like 2022 might be a good time when it comes to your money, your career. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but it's like just building that foundation and that focusing on that foundation to find your flow, to kind of bring things back to feeling at ease. Focusing on that aspect of your life, you might find that you're very focused, especially with the first house, you're very focused on your finances and your career, which I've been getting through this whole reading. So, I feel like if you feel restricted, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's teaching you something is what basically I'm saying. So let's see what the tarot has for you when it comes to your money and your career. What does the tarot have for Aries for their money and their career for 2022? What do they need to know about their money and career? We have Two of Cups. We have Duality, which is an additional card here. Some of you may have your birthday in March. Okay, I just like thought of that. Okay, so you could be like an early, well, late March baby, but an early Aries baby. Let's see. Five of Wands. So I do feel like your relationships and your money are interlinked somehow. Okay, with that Two of Cups coming out first. I also feel like this is a time to learn how to balance the two, your relationships as well as your money, your practical world, okay, your day-to-day. We have Strength here at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So this is really about balancing things out. I feel like there definitely, with the Five of Wands, there could be some challenges here that you're going to be overcoming with the Strength card. And Five of Wands is, yeah, it's a card of challenge or a card of competition, okay? Competing. Challenges to me are competition, but in our own life. Like, you're competing with ourselves to overcome challenges, right? I feel like with it being a Five of Wands, it's a minor arcana. So these are things that you can deal with. These are just like little bumps in the road that come up that are nothing wild and crazy. They might seem stressful in the moment, but like in the long-term scheme of things, like over the year, these are just like little challenges here and there. But I really feel like with the Two of Cups and the duality, it's all about finding that balance between just the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, and really kind of like not being all work, no play, and not being all play, no work. You know what I mean? It's like finding that nice harmony when it comes to your relationships and your monetary life. I feel like there's some of you could be walking away from something with this Ten of Swords here at the bottom. Okay. Why is this Two of Cups here in the money reading for Aries for 2022? We have the Tower and we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. This feels like it's definitely how you invest your time and your energy into things. That could be changing, like how you interact, okay? Partner. We have the Magician. There's a lot of creation here, but you're kind of stressed about things. So you could be stressed about things working out. Are things in alignment? Are things going to grow, right? Some of you could be just very, like, why is this Tower here? It feels like there's big changes, or there's just changes going on in the world around you. Yeah, Nine of Wands, like, and the Death card. So there could be things coming to an end, but I feel like it's opening up for you to really kind of create your own success with the Magician here. The success that you have, I feel like, is going to come out of things that you create yourself. Okay, stepping into your own personal power. There's definitely transformation. Some of you definitely could be moving. Okay, Death, Four of Wands. Okay, there also could be an end to a relationship or a partnership when it comes to your finances, where it's like you could leave something behind. If you're putting a lot of time and energy into something, or you're exhausted, okay, by a job or a boss or even a career, it's like you might need to make more space for some play. Again, like creating that balance in your life, just like on all fronts. What is this Duality card here for? We have the Knight of Cups and we have the King of Cups with Temperance. The other thing that I'm getting is like needing to tap more into your creative side when it comes to your money, your career, whether that's getting creative of how you're going to be able to move forward and achieving your goals. But this feels like not being so masculine, hardcore all the time, but having that softer, compassionate side. Again, we have compassion here, heart home, with this opportunity. So it's like, I think there needs to be a little bit more nurturing, and again, balancing out the masculine and the feminine when it comes to your money and your career, harmonizing and alchemizing. With the inflow with money being in reverse, it tells me that there's the feminine side of you needs to be worked on. So the receptivity, and the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, as much as they're masculine in the sense that they're both typically men or masculine energies in the court cards, because they're water's a feminine energy. So there needs to be this balance of the masculine and the feminine in your money and your career to allow more flow A lot of you feel restricted, that you're not getting the abundance coming in that you want. Doesn't mean it's not coming in at all. It means that you're not getting what you're wanting, or what your goals are. You feel restricted in them. But I think it's almost like, because you're so much in the masculine, it's not allowing the receptivity of the feminine. Okay, so taking more time to look after yourself, connect to yourself, rest, especially with the 9 of Wands here, I think is going to, like, some of you could really be burning yourself out. Okay, so taking time to look after yourself, connect with the people and relationships in your life might be beneficial to kind of bring that balance of the masculine and the feminine back into your material sense. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Ten of Swords with the 7 of Wands. So some of you definitely maybe need to create some boundaries here when it comes to people in your life, okay? Some of you too, you're working too much. You've got too much on your plate. The 5 of Wands can sometimes be like a lot of clients or a lot of people around you needing your attention or asking for your attention. 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. There's definitely something to do with like some sort of a relationship or a partnership. I almost feel like someone in your family or your emotional relationships can help you out, can help you. They might help you learn something, or they might teach you something that's going to help you move forward. Okay, so someone might have an idea or might have a skill that you don't have that can help you move forward. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting off of that. It's like, if you're struggling with something, ask for help. Why the Strength card here for Aries? We have the World and the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are definitely going to accomplish your goals, especially when it comes to your finances. Again, Capricorn, right? I know the World card is also fixed energy, but it feels like you're going to definitely stick to the plan this year. I feel like you're going to see things through. With that Strength card, it makes me feel like you're not going to give up on the situation. You're not going to give up on your finances. You're not going to give up on your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. And I do feel like you're going to hit them. Again, it feels like there's probably going to be some bumps along the road. You might feel, again, restricted in some aspects when it comes to your monetary sense, but I just feel like there's a need for you to kind of be more in flow, right? Find your sacred flow, be more in the feminine, be open and receptive to possibly people helping you move forward, especially if you feel kind of stuck in a rut. Yeah, you're going to commit yourself to working on what it is that you're trying to achieve and how you're wanting to move forward. So I don't see you not achieving things here. Aries, this year, financially, it just feels like, it almost feels like a little bit of restriction, or you feel confined somehow, and it's asking you to be more open and receptive, or even be open and receptive to help and people around you who could help you through your situation. So let's get a final message here. It looks good. I think that there's a lot of perseverance that's coming off of your energy in both relationships as well as your money and your career. So I think that whatever you want to accomplish for yourself this year, Aries, I mean, you're going to be able to do it. I think you're going to be able to do it. Again, it doesn't come without challenge, but it never does, right? So let's get one final message here for Aries for 2022. What's their final message here? Okay, I'm going to take both of these. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take the top one. Okay, so these are the 2 cards. These are the backs of them. I'm going to read them to you. So the first one we have is Sacral Chakra, which is feminine energy, which is it's typically the color of orange, and it's right around the belly button. Okay, it's fertility, it's abundance, it's like Empress energy. So it says core of creation. Revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of aligning perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of the present moment where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Nothing is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a moment of ecstatic conception. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create. Okay, so again, this feels like again, that creative energy, that feminine energy, really embracing that. Allowing yourself to create more abundance for yourself, right? Allowing yourself to connect to whatever it is that you're really wanting to connect to, and have that, allow yourself to feel the passion and the intimacy and the connection with whatever you're trying to create. Don't fear it. And then we have loving compassion, which this is why I wanted to grab it, because we have the compassion here as well. Bring more love to a situation, whether it's towards yourself or someone connected to the question. There may be a need for forgiveness or seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back to your heart, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. So again, just having compassion, connecting with the people around you, okay, showing them compassion and they'll show compassion back. And again, just like really stepping into that feminine energy that I think harnessing that inner feminine energy within you and balancing that out is really going to allow you to bring more abundance and more better connection into your life. It feels like some of you could be very focused on money. And when I did the love reading, like that could be you that's not as open to the relationship, and someone else is really wanting a relationship with you. So really connecting with those people around you, I think, is also going to help your creativity because you're open to that abundant love and that joy too. So that is pretty much what I have for you, Aries, for 2022. Obviously, it's a little bit of a longer video, but thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Again, I hope you guys have a wonderful 2022 year. I'm excited to kind of see what 2022 brings in all its beauty and its madness. But I hope you guys have a wonderful year, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.